So, Dave, the eve of the season, it's been a long wait, but you must be excited.
Yeah, I think every manager, every member of staff, every player, probably more importantly the fans, can't wait for Saturday to come round. We do seem to be waiting for ages. Pre-season even itself has been longer than normal, but since Monday I felt that excitement building. Last training session tonight, if I put the final parts in place, and then we're up and running thick and fast. The games are going to come after that, so I think the first game of the season can sometimes feel like a cup final. You build everything up towards that first game. We've got a lot of games in the first 3 months. We want to get off to a good start, and we're looking to do that on Saturday.
Yeah, you've had 10 days rest. You had to cancel the game at Farsley due to injuries and a couple of COVID isolations. Just tell us where we're at with that.
I'll know more tonight. We've definitely got 4 out, potentially another 4, so it leaves us a little bit thin on the ground. We've got potentially one new signing coming in before Saturday, but it gives others the opportunity. And during pre-season, everyone who's come into the squad, everyone who's come onto the pitch, has give themselves a good chance of starting that first game, and they give a good account of themselves. So I'm not worried about the injuries. I'm a little bit concerned if we get any more, because it will leave us really light, but bench won't be as strong as I would like on Saturday, just because we are thin on the ground. But I'll know more tonight. Like I said, there's 3 or 4 definitely out, and then the other 3 or 4 are touch and go. And like I said, I think sometimes you can think the first game of the season is this big cup final. We've got to be aware that we're playing on Tuesday, the following Saturday, the following Tuesday. So we'll take care of the players, make sure they're right, and we won't put anyone out there who'll be at risk.
Atherton Coles, a team we didn't play last season, but I think we got a win and a defeat against them the season before. Some would say it's a favourable opening home game, but I don't suppose we know what to expect, really, do we?
Yeah, we know what to expect because we've done our homework on them. So we've seen them in their last 3 games. Strong team, hard working. I think there's a big core of the players that have been together a while now, so they know each other well. I think the manager's done a good job with his recruitment. There is no easy games or tough games in this league. Everyone depends on the day. You can't look at anyone and say we're going to pick up points here. You can't go away anywhere and think we're not going to win there, because the league is about who's going to be the most consistent over the season. We think we've got a tough start home and away with the games that we've got, but Everton will be looking at it as well, and they'll be saying they've got a tough start, because there's no easy games in this league whatsoever. So yeah, we're excited for it. The main part for me, I'm glad we're at home, getting the fans back in, and hopefully get a big gate. And yeah, like I said, hopefully we can start with 3 points and then take it from there.
Yeah, that's the big thing, isn't it? The fans coming back in. I mean, there's been a real sense of excitement and happiness around the ground during pre-season. I think the fact that just the football's back, but also with what they've been watching during pre-season.
Yeah, we've been happy with what we're doing. A bit of a slow start with pre-season, just due to the amount of trialists and the amount of players who are coming into the group. I think the last 3 or 4 games you've seen something that will I say resonate for the starting 11. It's difficult to say at the moment with the injuries, but resonate the style of football that we're going to play. We've done well with the results. We've done well with the attacking and defensive play and them sides of it, and I'm just delighted with the way the lads have picked it up so quickly. We know once that whistle goes on Saturday, it's going to be blood and thunder for the first 20-25 minutes, and then can we get our foot on the ball and try and dictate the play. But there's 2 teams on the pitch, they're just going to let us do that. So yeah, we don't know how it's going to go. We're prepared. I would have liked to have played last Saturday, but the last 2 seasons we've played the Saturday prior to it, and I think everything's in place. And then we've lost both times, the first game of the season. So we've had to tailor down training a little bit, and I think that's going to be the case throughout the season. You can't just you can't have things fixed. We're going to have to adapt to the circumstances, and with injuries and COVID cases, that's going to be right throughout the year. So yeah, we're ready in that aspect. Fitness wise, the lads are at the maximum levels they can be. It is just the injuries that we'll have to monitor tonight and over the coming weeks.
Do you think there will be any new additions before Saturday?
Not so much a new addition, but Sinead's back with us. He did have offers off other clubs, but it hasn't quite worked out, so Sinead will join the group again tonight. We've put international clearance in on another player, but I'm not hopeful that will go through before Saturday. If it does, brilliant, there'll be another player involved. If not, no worries, we've got players who will come in. And there's 2 or 3 in the background, but that's not going to happen before Saturday.
Brilliant. Cheers, Dave. Best of luck.
Cheers.